Okay, guys, this will be an update to one of my previous videos, and it deals with the valve stem extensions. And let me get my camera closer so it'll do better. These are valve stem extensions, and like many of you, I was having a lot of problems with these, losing air, not keeping air pressure, all the time having to fill up tires and stuff like that. And I kept thinking, these were cheaply made. And it took me a little bit of time to figure out, but you can see I got a pile of seals right here. And it's the seals that are on the inside. And these things are so cheaply crappy made that they literally fall apart. Now, it is a flat style washer. If you look in my little pile, which I've been working with, you'll see some O-rings in there. And I was trying many different styles of O-rings to find one that would fit. And honestly, I never found an O-ring to fit. And also the fact that the O-ring, when it gets down inside there, you see the threads only go so far down inside there. And then there's a flat spot. And so what happens is that gasket won't seal, an O-ring won't seal properly. Whereas these flat ones, they're flat all the way across. So you have more surface area to squish against to make a seal. So I had the idea, why don't I make my own, since these are really crappy material and don't last a lot. I mean, I got one right here. I had one here somewhere. You can see the indentation in it. And that actually makes it, if you get that rib out of the way, it's actually thinner than what it should be. And you see that one was thicker than that one. And so that's too much variances and stuff. So I had to come up with an idea to fix this thing. And as you see right here, these little dots, these are a rubber sheet that I got at Ace Hardware. Red rubber sheet packing. Now what this is, you can make gaskets out of it. And I give you two pieces. This is a 1/16 of an inch, and that is 1/8. And so, I don't want to mess my glasses up. And so I started punching. I've had a bunch of these. I've replaced a bunch of them because I thought they were crappily made. But if you look, the metal components are made quite well. It's just the rubber, the sealing part. And so I thought, okay, I need to make a gasket, so let's figure out how to make a gasket. I had to figure out a good diameter on the inside because these fit down well against the wall, which is a good way to seal. And I had these are called leather punches. And this is 5/16 of an inch. And it turned out to be the perfect size. These dental picks I got to use to dig the gaskets out, and I'm keeping them all in a small bag in case I ever need to go back to them. Now now you notice that these don't have the hole on the inside. I had to figure out the proper hole on them. Now you'll see, like this one to this one. You see there's a flat spot. It's because you'll see there was tear out between different ones, and I trimmed it with this. I should probably chunk that one and go with another one, but out of one stack I need 3 for here and 4 and 4, so that actually makes it the right. But what I'm doing is, for the inside diameter, this is a leather punch. And I've had this thing for years, used it on many different projects. In fact, it took me almost an hour to find it because I had nowhere, I couldn't remember where I put it at. But I kept going through this to find the right diameter on the inside. The inside diameter, if you look down in there, is a valve that has to be able to go past. This valve has to be able to slide up and down and get past that hole in the middle. And that size wouldn't fit, and that size was the perfect fit. I ended up putting some of these in here and testing it by pushing the valve in and out, and it worked. I just replaced 4 of these on my pickup, and I'm going to do me a set right here that I'm going to put in the glove box in case I need to replace one, and just leftovers. And so that's how I'm doing this. I mean, it's terrible. You got to do all this work to fix. You know, all they had to do was put a good gasket in there, and they can't even do that. But that's how I'm fixing this. This is 5/16, and I cannot tell you what size that hole is. I don't know. It looks to be more than a 1/16, probably 3/32. It's not marked. Sorry. But I give you a nice layout of how I'm gonna do this. And I use these tools to put the gaskets on the inside, and they fit down in there nice and snug. And that's another part of sealing that up, is get them nice and snug. But to punch them out, I took the punch, a ball peen hammer, and I'm over here at my anvil. And you can see I had to have something steady. You don't want to use this on plain metal because it'll dull the blade. And what I did is I would put it right there, and about 4 hits and going through. This is the sacrificial part, and it gives me, they would pile up down inside here, and I get my gaskets that way. But this is all explaining on how I did this, and to achieve my goal of having these air valves that don't leak down. So that's how I did it, and them are the tools I did it with. So oh, Slime ain't gonna want to see that. But anyhow, this is how I'm fixed these. I just replaced 4 on the pickup, and because I'm getting tired of having to go fill my tires up all the time. And I have to use these because my rim lip comes up high, and my tire pressure monitor system will not go down below that lip, and so I have to use these extensions. And I always thought that's, you know, you're looking at, why do I have so many? Well, I thought these were junk, and it ended up being just the gasket. So I figured it out, and that's how you could fix this problem too. And if you need to do little gaskets, I mean, that's how you do it. Anyhow, this video should be very helpful to a lot of folks out there, and I hope you enjoy it, and please like and subscribe. I need all the help I can get, and we'll see you on my next video.